Right now we are on Big Pine Key, and we're starting to see what looks a lot like tornado damage behind me. This home was severed in half, its roof basically thrown through the air, and it landed right there in the front yard. If you take a look from our drone above, you can see just how remote some of these areas are, which is going to make the search and rescue effort very difficult and make the recovery process even longer. In parts of the Florida Keys, Irma's wrath is visible as far as the eye can see. Devastation felt in one neighborhood after another.
Every door's gone, the roof's gone.
Returning residents only now discovering the full impact of Irma's crushing power.
It's just a mess. It's just one big mess.
I'd have to say this is the worst storm that we've ever been through. I've never left before. I might consider leaving after this one.
FEMA estimates nearly a quarter of the homes here have been destroyed. And here in Big Pine Key, some homes ripped off their foundation while other homes completely flattened. In a family's home, this clock stopped around 1, just hours after Irma made landfall. Residents are safe now, but with power and communications crippled, many are still unable to let family members know they're okay.
Well, I'm worried. I haven't gotten word of my family at all.
Water, food, gas, and power remain top priorities. And all across the southeast, similar stories. In Jacksonville, over 1,000 people still in shelters following the worst flooding there in 170 years. Gridlock in Miami Beach Tuesday as residents returned for the first time. With 15 million people without electricity, the largest power restoration effort in the United States history is now underway. Officials warning about the dangers of carbon monoxide after a family of 3, including a child, were found dead in Orlando, possibly from a generator they were running too close to their home. But there are signs of recovery as well. On Tuesday, the airports in Miami and Fort Lauderdale reopened. And by air and by sea, an army of help is swooping in. The USS Abraham Lincoln now positioned off the coast of Florida to provide support.
We can provide about an extra 100,000 gallons of water per day.
Here, resolve may be bent, but still unbroken.
We love it here. We're in paradise. We're going to rebuild, and we're going to come back strong.
And a little bit of good news coming out of Key West right now. Last night, we started to see the lights flicker and then the power come on in certain parts of town, in the northern part of town. And then we also started to see the cell phone service restored in that area as well. It's not at its full strength, but today there are going to be a lot of people who have been stuck down here for days, finally reaching out to their loved ones to tell them that they are safe. Matt and Savannah,
yeah, that's really, really good news, Gotti. Thank you very much.